as somebody who suffers with fibromyalgia, I did wonder whether or not anyone was actually, well, trying to find a cure or some sort of treatment, that really works. Something that wasn't, well, an opioid, for instance, for pain relief. And you know how it goes, you feel like you're rattling half the time. There's so many blooming drugs. Hey, please well beep the old like button. It just, well, it made me worry a little bit, but since I've been doing this channel, I've been sort of learning more about it and also finding lots of studies and peer-reviewed studies and investigating the, fibromyalgia and the symptoms of it. And personal accounts, but also scientific accounts as well. And I feel that I've learned a reasonable amount. There's still loads to learn, obviously, because I'm not a scientist. I just like to know the basics and be sort of like, how to put it, reassured a little bit that they are trying to find a medication they can sell properly, because obviously there's shitloads of money in it, and there's a need. Let's make some medication so we can make more money. Well, I can't argue with the fact that it does cost a lot of money to actually do the research and development and what have you, then all the trials. But you see, there's a new one. Yes, there is a new one, and it's Tonix Pharmaceuticals. Never heard of them before, but anyway, they just announced submission of the TNX 102 SL. And it's a new drug application. There's obviously there's an NDA involved with this, a non-disclosure agreement with this, so there obviously isn't a huge amount of information. But it's for fibromyalgia, and they've made the application to the FDA, which is Food Supplement Association. Food and Drug Association. Anyway, so what makes this different is that it's not like what we're used to. Currently, I take when I have a bit of an episode, I take tramadol. I'm taking duloxetine in the mornings, and I have actually found that it's really helping. I'm taking a lot less tramadol than I was before. But if I have a bad time, like let's say for instance I've done a bit of physical work and that, and then that day or the following day or days after, I'm in a bit of a state, a beddy move. I'm not too bad at the moment. I'm finding the duloxetine really is helping, so I make sure I take it every night. So it's a small dose. It's effectively it's a antidepressant, but it's for the treatment of nerve pain in this case. So anyway, they've submitted this application, but it's for a non-opioid, centrally acting analgesic for fibromyalgia. Specifically for fibromyalgia. That's reassuring that there is actually, whether or not this gets passed and goes through the trials and everything's all tickety-boo, but the fact is that they're trying to actually find opportunities to make money, because obviously that's what they want to do, ultimately, that's what they want to do. But if there wasn't individuals out there wanting to make money, well then we wouldn't have these drugs, would we? Quite frankly. We wouldn't have probably wouldn't have the COVID vaccine either. Oh no, not the COVID vaccine, oh dear, oh no, we're all going to die. But anyway, centrally acting analgesic for fibromyalgia. Well, the NDA is based on 2 successful phase 3 studies showing statistically significant pain reduction. Good. And it's been, this is also interesting, it's been granted a fast-track designation by the FDA, potentially expediting the review processes. Well, I can't tell you too much about it at this stage because, needless to say, there isn't much information about it yet. But it could be the first new drug for fibromyalgia in 15 years, because tramadol's not a new drug, it's something to treat something else. Duloxetine is to treat depression. What new drugs have we got? Already 15 years since the last drug. It targets non-restorative sleep characteristics of fibromyalgia. Well, I slept shit last night. I mean, I'll be honest with you, it was really rough. I was tossing and turning all blooming night. I just couldn't get comfortable. One minute I got cramp in my toes, and I got pains in my blooming side, or it's just like that. I was just tossing and turning all night. drug was generally well tolerated in the clinical trials, so they've done the clinical trials, so that's sped along good. Fibromyalgia affects more than 10 million adults in the US, obviously, what about around the world, you know, and most women. Obviously, they'd have to be, oh, excuse me, I do suffer tiredness as well, because I don't sleep very well. So, if it's coming to the EU, for instance, I'm in France, so if it comes here, there's probably a whole load more trials, I imagine. I don't know, you know, we'll see. But if approved, it would be the first in a new class of drugs for fibromyalgia. That is interesting and reassuring. Not just that it's a new drug, but the fact they're actually still trying to find ways of earning more money. I keep saying that, but it's true, isn't it? Let's be honest. The only reason why these drugs come out, because they're a cash cow. They really are. Huge amounts of money they can earn on them. And when it comes first on the market, it's not going to be tramadol prices, is it? That's going to be expensive. So there'll be lots of... there'll be a long while before prices of that come down, I imagine. Anyway... Tell me what are you excited about new drugs that come on the market, or are you happy with existing drugs, or maybe you need something different because whatever you're having isn't working? So many people with fibromyalgia just can't find any relief whatsoever. It's blinking awful, it really is. Especially some women get it really bad, you know. So far I'm not too bad at all. I have periods of respite, I'm not too, you know, or at least that duloxetine's helping. So, anyway, you tell me, please leave it in the comments down below. Now, I don't know if I mentioned it on this channel before, but we're doing rewilding here in France. Now, we're planting trees, 1,000 trees on 2 hectares land, because it's part of our respite as well. You know, it's part of our therapy, I suppose. I love nature, and I love to be able to plant trees and provide habitats. And that's the key for us with this project. But if you want to take part in it, there's a link down below where you can make a little donation, and we'll plant a tree on your behalf, and I'll make a sign as a woodworker to go with your tree, do it laser and what have you. And we've done 550 so far. We're actually over that now, but yeah, around that sort of, just under 600. So if you are interested, follow the links down below, you know, and it could be just a name or memory of a loved one, what have you, you know, or just a gift for Christmas, maybe, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, it's time for me to go, so I'll say toodaloo, you know. So toodaloo.